What's up, YouTube? You checking out the Frequent Flyer, and this is my quick review of the DBPower U818A. It's a HD FPV quadcopter, but it's Wi-Fi FPV, so you're not going to be flying and racing with this thing with just FPV alone. A very good beginner's first quad, I think, because this thing flies very docile on low rates. It's very easy to fly even on high rates, but on high rates this thing gets very sporty. The yaw rate on this isn't very fast, but the pitch is very deep, so you can do some very nice maneuvering in high rates with this. So intermediate to expert flyers can have fun with this as well. The landing gear is removable, so the landing gear does come off for more sporty flying for a lighter aircraft. And that camera as well comes off. The camera is a Wi-Fi camera, so you're not going to be FPV racing with the Wi-Fi cameras on these quads. They're solely just for lining up shots and keeping things in frame that you're trying to record or whatnot. So the camera is HD, but it's 720p. It's not 1080p, so it looks okay. It's not professional quality by no means. So there is a tiny bit of jello when you're recording with this thing in the air, so don't expect to do any professional video work or photography or anything with this thing in the air. It's solely for just lining up shots and fooling around with the camera and capturing things. This is the transmitter here. The transmitter has a phone holder up here, and it even has this thing here, which is a sunshade for your phone once you get your phone mounted in there. And I think it's a little odd, the button placements here, and mainly the flip button. It's a little hard to get to the flip button to do a flip. Trying to feel for it without looking at the transmitter and reach for it. I think it would have been better on the shoulders here. I like when the flip buttons and things like that are up here on the shoulder and the speed is over here, but the speed is down here. So this is the speed button, high and low rates, so it's only dual rates. And this here is your headless mode. This one here is your return to home. It has little icons on there indicating what they are. And this is the flip button. So it's kind of hard to find the flip button a lot. I found myself reaching and pressing the wrong buttons, looking for the flip buttons. And it does have trims here. This is your aileron trim here. This is your pitch trim. This is your yaw trim. And it does not have throttle trim. This button here is fake. So the gimbals feel okay. The sticks feel not bad for a toy grade transmitter. The transmitter has 4 AA batteries, but unfortunately you do have to screw it in. You have to use the screw. I like when they use the latch, or it just snaps into place, so it makes it easier to replace the batteries. Here you have to always have a screwdriver handy to do that. The phone has a release button there, the phone holder. So not bad at all. Really nice for beginners. I think this is one of those beginners quads that I would start to recommend to beginners to get. And it comes with an extra set of spare props. It comes with 2 batteries, so that's awesome. As you can see, I still have 1 battery in here because it actually takes the same batteries as the other UDI UFO aircraft, the U945 and the U845A, I believe it is, the one with the camera. Well, it takes these same special batteries here, and they're actually 2 cells, but they're not running in a series. They're actually running parallel, so it's still 3.7 volts, but you get an extra punch, an extra burst of power with these little batteries here. So I really like those. And as you can see, I didn't even take mine out because I have about 4 or 5 of them floating around already. And it does come with a screwdriver. There's a screwdriver in here, and the instructions manual is pretty nice, legible English, but it's in another language here too. I'm not sure what language that is. But very nice and detailed instructions manual with this thing. So that's it. The DBPower UDI U818A upgraded version with FPV. Thanks for watching.